Hearing protection probably isn't the first thing you think about when buying your bike. I've been riding for about 7 or 8 months, and I've only just now invested in a pair of earplugs. All I can say is, I wish I'd done this earlier. So here's my experience with the Alpine Motosafe Race earplugs, which is a very catchy name. First off, these come in two different variants, the Race and the Tour. They sell a Pro version which comes with one of each in the box, but pretty much the Tour is meant for more riding around town, while the Race is meant for the track, so it's designed to block out a lot more noise. I went with the Race version even for normal riding, since I read online that the Tour wasn't great once you get up to high speeds. I can say that these do an excellent job of reducing wind noise while still allowing you to hear things like the road, other cars, your intercom, pretty much anything that's not wind, and that is exactly what you want, because what's going to cause hearing loss and hearing damage is not the sound of your bike or the sound of sirens or horns or anything, it's all the wind going through your helmet when you're travelling at speed. These do a really good job of reducing that, so let's get them open and see how they look once they're at the box. So here's what you see when you open the box. The earplugs are here in the top left, and these have a soft core which makes them really comfortable. When you put them in your ears you can't even tell they're there. I had them in for about an hour and they were super comfortable. I'm sure they'll be comfortable for a very long time. They also come with this small pouch which is really useful for keeping them safe and clean. The pouch also has a keyring loop on it which I attach to my keys, so every time I go out I won't forget they're there and I won't lose them, which is a nice addition for sure. The earplugs also come with this little plastic applicator, which makes it really helpful to get them in your ears and make sure they're secure. You pretty much just put them onto the end of the earplug like this, and it just helps you angle them properly and you sort of wiggle them down into your ear. It makes it really easy to fit them and get them in perfectly. So what's the difference between motorbike specific earplugs and some cheap foam earplugs like this? These are the Howard Light earplugs. I use these for sleeping in, and they cut out all the noise, which is great for when you want to sleep, but it's not great for when you want to ride your bike because you still need to be able to hear the road and the cars and your intercom, and you can't hear any of that when you're wearing these foam earplugs. They cut out way too much noise. The Alpine ones, they only cut out the wind, and they still allow you to hear your intercom, probably better than without them actually, and they allow you to hear the road and everything. So the only benefit the foam ones really have is that they're super cheap. They're about £3 for 20 pairs or something. The Alpine ones are £13 a pair, and you can reuse them, but of course if you lose them or you drop them or something, you're not going to be able to do that. So you have to spend a bit more care looking after them because they're not just single-use disposable, but they are so much better and safer for the bike. One of the things that put me off earplugs is that I worried that I wouldn't be able to hear my intercom, but after riding at high speeds and especially through tunnels, I really noticed how loud that wind was. Just listen here. You can see that this isn't even going that fast, this is going about 30, and one of the reasons I was going so slow is because my ears were killing me, so I'm really glad I got these earplugs and I would definitely recommend them or something similar. You can still hear your intercom, which is what I was most worried about. Earplugs also work really well to reduce fatigue since you're not listening to all that wind noise constantly. Let me know your experience with earplugs, if you use them or you're interested in them. Safe riding, and I'll see you guys in the next one.